We're going to go live right now. Premier Doug Ford, Ontario PC leader, is speaking at a campaign stop in Toronto.
In tech and artificial intelligence, just to name a few. Today, 1 million more people are working than in 2018. You know, we double-checked the figures with Stats Canada. I've been saying 850,000. It's actually 1,600,000 more people. Those are staggering figures. It's been a true Team Ontario effort. Workers, unions, businesses, mayors, municipalities, everyone stepped up. Now, Team Ontario has a new, more urgent challenge. As long as Donald Trump is in the White House, Ontario will stare down the threat of economic risk and uncertainty. Hundreds of thousands of jobs are on the line. Whether he imposes them next week, next month, or next year, President Trump will use the threat of tariffs to get what he wants. We need to be ready for anything. We're going to be ready for everything. Friends, today we're released our plan to protect Ontario. It's a plan that will protect Ontario workers with immediate supports for the people hit hardest by whatever tariffs President Trump imposes, and significant new investments to train and retrain workers for in-demand jobs in the skilled trades. Our plan to protect Ontario will build our economy, diversify our trade, and make our province the most competitive place in the G7 to invest, create jobs, and do business. It will protect our neighborhoods from dangerous criminals, clean up our streets by clearing out encampments, and enforce the ban on drug injection sites near schools and daycare centers. Our plan will protect Ontario. Ontario will improve the care and services you depend on, no matter what President Trump throws our way, because of the foundation of a strong healthcare system, a strong education system, a strong social services system, is a strong economy. That is our foundation of making sure we fund everything else, is our economy. Friends, on Thursday, February 27th, I'm asking for your vote. I'm asking for a mandate, a strong, stable, 4-year mandate that outlives and outlasts the Trump administration, to do whatever is necessary to protect Ontario. The stronger the mandate, the stronger the message that we'll send together. Canada will never, ever be the 51st state. Canada is not for sale. Friends, we're going to get through this. We'll get through this stronger and more united than ever before. And I promise you this, I will fight like I've never fought before to protect you, to protect workers, to protect businesses, to protect families and communities. I will fight, like I said, like I've never fought before. And I'm going to have 40 million other people in Canada fighting with me, and 16 million people from Ontario. To protect Ontario, I just want to thank you again for your endorsement, Bruno. Thank you, and may God bless the people of Ontario. Thank you so much. Thank you, buddy.
We will now open the floor for questions from the media. Please come to the mic and state your name and outlet. Just a reminder, it's one question and one follow-up. First question.
Hey there, Barbara with QP Briefing. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you today?
I'm good. I was just wondering, you released your COSA platform today, and there's a lot of big promise in there, high spendings. I'm wondering if that means that you have no intention of delivering a balanced budget this time?
Well, it depends on the deficit. If it, if the tariffs hit us, yes, we won't be able to balance, because it's just similar to the pandemic. We're going to invest into the people. I'm going to protect the families, protect businesses, protect jobs right here. That's what I'm going to do.
Thank you. So I also saw that you made the passing the Safer Municipalities Act part of your campaign platform. But this is something you could have done before calling the election as well. And now we see it is part of the platform, but there are only 3 days for voters to go out and actually vote. So why should they trust that you actually take decisive action on that?
I apologize. I didn't hear the first part of that question.
It's so noisy here. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just like now this is part of the platform, but this is something you could have done before even calling the election, and we only have 3 days to go. So I'm just wondering, why should voters trust you to actually take decisive action on that?
Well, they can trust us just by looking at what we've done over the last 7 years. I got to remind everyone, under the previous government, they chased 300,000 jobs out of our province. All we saw are taillights heading south of the border. Today, there's over 1,600,000 people working that weren't working before because we created the environment and the climate for companies to invest from all over the world. Over $70 billion came here to invest. You know, I always say this, we're the only government in recent memory, I can't even remember, I've been in this for 3 decades, we've never ever raised a tax. Matter of fact, we reduce taxes, putting money back into people's pockets, no matter if it's the 11 cents a liter that we've taken off the gas tax. Now we have to get that terrible carbon tax that will be up to 20 cents in April. That has to come off. We reduced the cost of living by putting money back into people's pockets, the $200 checks, that the opposition believes it's their money. See, politicians believe the government, that's their money. It's not their money. It's the people behind me. It's the people in Ontario that are paying taxes. That's what we're focused on, reducing the cost of the burden off the backs of companies and people. Reduce the cost of doing business by $8 billion here, making us more competitive than anywhere in the world to invest in. We got rid of the tolls on the 412, 418. We got rid of the last 44 kilometers on the 407. That's saving people $7,200, the one fare. I could keep listing these, going on and on and on. The license plate sticker, got rid of that. But guess what? The Liberals and NDP, they say they're gimmicks. Giving back taxpayers' money is a gimmick to them. So there's one thing certain with the NDP and Liberals, they believe in one thing: tax the people to death, tax businesses to death, chase out businesses from the province, reduce jobs. That's what they believe in. I don't believe in that.
Hi, Mr. Ford. Jack Howard from the Trillium.
We've been listening to Ontario PC leader Doug Ford making a campaign stop in Toronto and speaking to reporters.